Hello, Sonoma County. Hey, have you been thinking that, is this the right time to make a move or sell my house? Today we're going to talk about the 9 kind of life reasons that prompt a home sale.
Yep. But first, I'm Morgan.
And I'm Julie.
And we help people move into and out of and all around Sonoma County every single year. So if you're thinking about checking out our location to make it your new home, whether it's a few days from now, a few months from now, go ahead and click subscribe, tap the bell, be notified about all things Sonoma County as we go ahead and share them.
So again, we're going to talk about the 9 main reasons that could prompt a home sale. I think number 1 would be your family is growing or maybe shrinking. You know, are you having your first child or your second, maybe even your third, or maybe the last kid just flew the coop and now you're wandering around this big house going, do we really need this anymore? So those could all be reasons to sell that home, take those proceeds to either buy up, as we say in the industry, and get a little bigger house or bigger land, or simplify your life with something smaller.
Yeah. I would say the second one, and people kind of hesitate with this because they're like, oh no, I live here, I've invested, maybe I should stay, but maybe you're just no longer happy with your actual location. You know, being close to where you need to be, whether it's for work or for play, is really important, but maybe things have changed. Maybe there's a lot of construction making your commute to work a little bit longer. Or maybe your interests have changed over the years and the things that you're spending your weekends doing are much further away. So maybe your location just at this point in your life no longer makes sense.
What prompts a lot of moves sometimes is your job situation.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
You know, and this can look a lot of different ways. Maybe, maybe you took a new job and the location of the new job is going to create a big commute. Or of course, if you take a job out of state, that's a whole different deal.
Yeah.
You're selling. Or maybe your company is moving. You're staying with the same company, but they're moving their physical location. And again, maybe that's increasing your commute time. That's just gonna not be cool to do every day. And then I think the flip side of the coin on this is other things that can come up in the job world is, what if your wages or salary is cut and all of a sudden you're kind of panicking about making those that monthly mortgage and everything that goes along with owning a home? Or, you know, it happens, you lost your job and now you're kind of like, oh my gosh, you know, maybe selling your home and just simplifying your life for a while until your finances get a little more stable, and then you can jump back into the housing market is the thing to do.
Yeah. So the next one is, if this is you, congratulations, you've earned it. You're nearing retirement. Your life is about to immensely change for so many reasons, and being a homeowner during this time provides you with a few different opportunities, both on the financial side and the lifestyle side. So on the financial side, you're looking at possibly selling your home. If you've lived there for a number of years, you likely have built up a nice lump sum of equity that you can throw into a savings account to supplement your monthly costs. As soon enough, you'll no longer be making your typical income or salary that you're used to. And then on the other side, there's the lifestyle. You know, maybe you look forward to gardening now that you're retired and you need a garden. That's always helpful. Or maybe you want to travel and you want to simplify life, be able to lock your door behind you and take off for a few weeks. And then, of course, along with retirement, often comes aging. It happens to everybody. And in that, you're probably looking at, you know, your long-time 2-story split level house, all those stairs, that maybe this is a good time to downsize in a way to a single level home so you can stay there long term.
Right. Maybe you're just tired of the upkeep. You know, a retirement or not.
Right.
You know, you might find that you're in this house that all of a sudden you're looking at like, it's gonna need a new roof and the furnace is aging and the whole house is outdated, and do we do a full house remodel? Or maybe we just look for something new and not have to go through that. Some people love that whole home renovation thing, and other people are like, oh please, that's the last thing I want to do. So the upkeep can be something, and it could be too, as we all are aging, it could be physical limitations that are keeping you from being able to keep up that yard and mowing the lawn and touching up the paint and all the things that come along with it. So
absolutely. And we've touched on it a few times, but the cash flow that you can pull from your equity in a home is just unlike anything else. Life throws curveballs. This is kind of a, you know, tough one to talk about, but being in homeownership, it's a unfortunately but fortunately situation. And maybe you lost your job. and you need to supplement your income, you can pull some equity out of your home with a home sale. Maybe something really unexpected happened. Maybe you have medical bills piling up because unfortunately your family member is sick or is hospitalized for some reason, and it's really sad, but to be able to pull your equity out of your home, stay afloat during those tough times until you're back up on your feet is something that you will never ever be able to match and feel so good about being a homeowner and having that opportunity.
I think another reason people might sell their home is the neighborhood's gone downhill. I mean, It happens. Neighborhoods change. People come and go, your neighbors come and go, businesses open and close, traffic changes. Maybe it's just not the same place it was when you bought the house. I mean, maybe the schools aren't as good as they used to be, or crime is increasing, and being a homeowner gives you that flexibility to put that sign out in your front lawn and say, I'm finding somewhere new to go.
And we all like bright, shiny new things. I think that's safe to say. And that does not skip the housing options as well. So a lot of people look at, we touched on before, look at, these home renovations. Goodness, it takes time, energy, money. Do you really want to do it? The mess. You got to live in construction. I mean, it's a tough thing to take on. So even if your home doesn't need a ton of work, but it's just dated and you want something more modern, more free-flowing, maybe an open concept style living space, maybe it's just ultimately time to cut ties with that previous home and buy something new and modern. And one of the major bonuses with buying new construction is if you get into the process early enough, you can actually pick a lot of the finishes, layouts, designs, colors, different things like that. So you're not only getting a brand new home, but it's a lot more personalized to you from the get-go.
The last reason, but certainly not the least, is simply the market is hot.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. I mean, your home, you guys, is your biggest wealth building tool, probably in your financial portfolio.
Yeah.
And I know there can be a lot of emotional attachment to homes, but when the market's hot, sometimes that's time to strike. Seriously, if that is when you can get top dollar for your home, I know a lot of people that just do that. They play the market. The market has been hot. We all know that.
Yeah.
Interest rates were so low for so long that people were clamoring to get in while the rates were low, and rates have come up, but the market is still super strong, and the reason for that is inventory is still so low. So if you see homes in your neighborhood coming on market and selling quickly, the market is hot, and it might be the time for you to hit pay dirt.
To take advantage. Yeah.
Right?
So as you can see with these 9 different reasons, these are the most common reasons that we see, and they make sense for all of life's different changes. And some of these are a little bit more lifestyle driven based on where you are within your, life and family rhythm. And then the other side is of course financially driven.
Just smart financial decisions.
Yeah, absolutely. And being a homeowner gives you the flexibility to make the options for yourself, but we also urge you, go ahead and do your research ahead of time. Don't jump into it too quickly. Make sure if you're looking to move locations, you do your research on the new location. If you're looking to buy new construction, really research that. Tap into your resources. We're here to answer any questions about these 9 reasons or any other questions you have that popped up. We're happy to help.
Yep. And if you click the link below in our bio, you can view all homes for sale in Sonoma County. Doesn't matter what day you're watching this video, you can click on that link. It's always up to date. It updates daily.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're looking for a home in Sonoma County or just kind of figuring out if a move makes sense for you, reach out, click subscribe, tap the bell, be notified when we release new content on all things Sonoma County.